That's my little kit for making these videos.
He's walking somewhere.
Hello and welcome to another Walks and Wonders. Today I'm heading for Northfield Woods. It's going down this bridle track. Well, this is a drive to a house, but there's a bridle way down here. And I'm going to head to Northfield Woods where I normally get lost. I'm going to attempt to come out the other side at the place I'm aiming for and do a circular walk back into town. Whether I'll achieve that, I don't know. In today's video, I'll be walking through Northfield Wood and also passing by Gallows Field, a site of ancient executions. I usually get lost when I come in here. I'm heading generally that way. I want to come out over near Halston Church. We may need to consult the map, but we'll see how we do. So the first little crossroads here. Go left, but I'm fairly sure that just goes into Onehouse, or the other path goes right. I just looked at the map and I reckon that little track there probably goes where I want to go. So that's the way I'm taking. In a way it doesn't really matter, this woodland's not that big, but I'm particularly trying to find the route to the side of the woods I want to get to. As I usually fail, not that I've tried it very often. There's something about a woodland, isn't there? And with the snow, it makes it more wonderful. And just look at the canopy up there. It's very three-dimensional, a woodland, isn't it? You've got looking up, looking down at the floor, rotting leaves and all that, and then the bark on the trees. So a couple of people have asked in the past who films the walks, and it's just me. Normally on my own, sometimes Hazel comes along, sometimes the daughters or the whole family, like in the Lake District. Generally just me, and I do all the filming. How is that possible, you may ask? Well, I have tried this about 3 times now, and I keep forgetting to press record on one of the cameras, but let me see if I can do it this time. Right, I think both cameras are now recording. So if I use my phone, I can show you I've got a little action camera here. This is the DJI action camera, and the big fluffy thing is the microphone, which is a Rode video microphone, and that needs a little adapter. You can see it that side. And the stick, which has a handy tripod on the bottom, is a PJY Tech sort of selfie stick thing. And that's my little kit for making these videos. I've actually got a couple of other cameras because obviously this little action camera doesn't have a zoom. Also got a little Sony vlogging camera, the ZV-1. Not very good stabilisation, but great if you want a little blurry background like this. I also have a drone for a couple of fancy shots occasionally when the mood takes me. Now we're coming to another crossroads here. Better consult the map. Yeah, straight on I think is the best way for where I'm trying to get to. Hope that doesn't spoil the amazing Hollywood magic of these videos. Being such a YouTube sensation, one has to be careful about sharing these secrets. Let me just check on the old map again. There we are. So we're on the blue dot there. I think I've too far to the right, so I need to push back round to the left a bit, unless there's a different way of course. I mean, I'm trying to keep to the footpaths here. Anyway, let's follow the blue dot to where we're trying to get to. So not quite come out the wood where I was hoping to. I'm not far off by my calculations. If I turn right along the edge of this field, that'll bring me back where I want to come. Yeah, if you watch my video on the Stowmarket to Harlesden walk, a little bit comical because I get lost about 15 times, but this is the footpath I should have come down in that video, which is more reason why I want to check this does go where I think it goes. So I think this comes out at the aptly named Gallows field, which we'll have a look at in a moment. So just turn left there. Now come to what's known in our family as the Swamp of Doom. Didn't put the walking boots on, I went for the walking shoes. So thought everything would be frozen, but this is not. Oh well, all part of the adventure. Just check the map again because, oh yeah, it is this way. So I thought it was just straight up there. Yeah, it is this way. I have no sense of direction really. It's amazing I ever get home really. I do keep wondering whether to share the story of why I started this YouTube channel. It's a little bit dark. Not sure everyone wants to hear that. But sometimes I think I will, and then I don't. I think nobody wants to know that. They just want to watch videos of some old bloke walking, and who even wants to watch that really? So if you're someone that does want to know the backstory to how this YouTube channel came about, leave a comment in the comments section below. If enough people are interested, I will do the video.
A few moments later.
Well, guess who took a wrong turn again? Heading back the way I've come to near the Swamp of Doom. Looks like I should have turned right instead of left. Anyway, we'll soon find out. The thing is, I can see over there a lone wind turbine, which is quite near where I'm trying to get to. But the map now suggests I walk away from that a bit. Hopefully come round. Anyway, we shall see. Just for reference, there's the map on the screen. Hopefully get it right this time. Losing the light a little bit. It's a bit overcast to get a sunset, so I don't think there's any point waiting around for that. And it's about -2, so it's probably best not to wait around for anything really. That would suggest the footpath is right across this field. So back at the Swamp of Doom, the map suggests that the footpath is right across this field behind me. And there's certainly a lot of footprints in the mud to indicate that, but there's not a very clear footpath marked. It's obviously been ploughed. So we're going to give it a go. I'll keep checking the map to check I'm on a public footpath the right way. And a mountain bike tracks and lots of footprints down here, so I think we're on the right track. Let's check the map. Yes, this is the footpath. You wouldn't know it because it's not very clearly marked. You either have to be a local or have a map, because it's just been ploughed. Oh no, hang on, maybe there is a remnant of a footpath here. It's covered with snow. No, I don't think there is. It has been ploughed. Yeah, this is why it's good if you're not familiar with the area, and I've never been down this footpath before, and you don't have a map. There's absolutely no sign here either way that this is a public footpath, and this field has just been ploughed right across. I think sometimes they just drive across it and call that reinstating the footpath, but that's very sketchy, and to be honest, once the snow comes you can't even see it. Anyway, I'm confident that we are now still on the public footpath, going the right way. The lone wind turbine is over there. I think the lone turbine is in Gallows field, or it's very close to it anyway. So that's my kind of landmark for navigating this little bit. Basically I came out of the woods over there, came through the Swamp of Doom. I should have come straight up, but I went down a footpath heading that way for some reason. It's not paying attention, and not sure you'd see it on this little camera, But you can just see Harlesden Church on the hill over there. We don't really have hills in Suffolk. On that slight mound over there, you can see Harlesden Church. I'll put a link to the Harlesden video up above or in the description or something, whatever you do. So we're now on a much clearer footpath that hasn't been ploughed. We just carry on down here. I've just switched from that field into this field. The footpath actually goes right across the field, but again it's been ploughed, and here there's absolutely no attempt to reinstate it. Most people walk around the edge, but this is technically not a public right of way. The public right of way is across the field. Anyway, you can see the lone wind turbine there. That area there is known as Gallows Fields, and it's called that because there used to be a gallows there back in the day. Gallows used to be a little bit out of town. Our town centre is kind of in that direction over there, and this would be the main route into the town. And they tended to have the gallows as you approached. This is a little warning that you mustn't be naughty while you're in their town. Anyway, here's a little bit of history from the Harlesden Walk video.
Yes, there was a gallows in Gallows Field, and people were executed there. At one time, Britain had the death penalty for even petty crimes, such as stealing a loaf of bread. Eventually, the death penalty was only used for more serious crimes, such as murder. The atmosphere on the day of hanging may have been like that of an annual fairground, with food sellers and sideshows before the main event of execution. A grim history of these now most pleasant fields.
The wind's getting up, and the wind chill factor is extremely noticeable. It was about -1, -2 when I came out. This feels like -6. So the road in the distance there is the A14, the main route where all your goods go down to Felixstowe docks, which I think I'm right in saying is the biggest docks in Europe at the minute. Anyway, we're going to go down there, and the footpath just goes along this side of the A14 back into town. Here we are, quite walking the countryside, away from all the traffic and that sort of thing. All the best, quietest, most relaxing walks with Walks and Wonders. Absolutely freezing now. It's good to get out for a walk now. Quite often I have to push myself to get out on a walk. Everything in me doesn't want to go, especially when it's cold. But I always feel better once I'm out, once I've done the walk. I feel very virtuous. Obviously you'll never quite find the route I've done, because I'm not even sure where I've been, to be honest. I got a little bit lost in Northfield woods, but getting lost and exploring, it's all part of the adventure. So fortunate in Stowmarket in that there's loads and loads of local footpaths. It's worth getting a little footpath map if you're going to go on and explore, and you can always find new adventures. And if you get a bit lost, explore a new track, see where it goes to. Just past the 4 mile marker now. Obviously I did a little bit before I started filming walking out of town, but from the town centre the route I've done is about 4 and a bit miles back to the town centre. Not that you could ever follow this route, because I'm not sure where I've been myself. Right back in Legoland. New houses, a Okay, I'm going to leave. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and the little bell icon. You'll get notifications of new videos. So join me next time for more breathtaking adventures with Walks and Wanders.